Today we're finally going to go in and talk to Titus. I'm also going to do a quick check just to see if there's anything that I needed to do before we go in. There's the watermarks rights, using the light on the Kanema. Gotta find that guy. Call Alice. Oh, we need to call Alice back today as well. So there are a couple things that we could do. You know, just those two things, like right after we talk to Titus. But I think we should probably just go ahead and actually go talk to him, get some things happening. I've got my trusty clipboard. We can ignore the lady. Forget her name. It's a bowl. There's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. Oh, there's a spittoon! And Titus is the only one we can talk to.
This is where you say your bit.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can. God, already drinking beers. It's this early, huh?
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. Ah, jeez. Okay, well, you know, at least if I need to, I apparently can pull out spin kicks, so that might work. No. First, we need to talk to you about your attitude. We need to talk about the hanged man out back. Or we could just wait and let him... All right. No. Now, Kim's leaving it to me. I need to be there for Kim. All right, we need to talk about the man out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
Well, as long as you don't specify what kind of looks.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
I guess they have a clearer view of it, too, because they've got windows facing right into the backyard.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
For a second, I thought this guy's name was Spanky.
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
He slaps his forehead.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Elizabeth, that was her name.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine.
Overbearingly masculine with his long, luscious locks.
Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Maritzian. In his late 30s. Early 40s.
Sarah Maritzian. I don't know if we know that ethnicity yet. Mesk is like the Mexican, like the in-universe Mexicans, I believe.
He spent his youth in Villalobos, a housing project in the Jamrock Quarter. There were incarcerations, hard to say what else. The ink is fading. And then, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 46, the big dick, wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips, rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars, a little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Plectrum? What is a plectrum?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
Okay.
Let's call this one the musician.
All right, and the little guy?
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing.
Oh.
In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy, boot size 46, deep marks, probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
It does sound like they're matching up, because we had the one that was really, really heavy, and then the one that was very light, like possibly mistaken for a child, but now we see it's just a very thin man.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
Right, the odd soul.
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The Hardy Boys.
The fuck is with you, fella?
Did you do it? I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where is the 8th Hardy Boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here.
He sizes you up.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
He's deflecting. Shakes his head.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She?
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and
Aha.
there's a Hardy girl. Who might it be?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? The gardener?
Does she have an odd soul? Like, does she have weird shoes? Or, like, strange feet? Do not look at... Harry, do not go look at Elizabeth's feet. That will not go over well.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here.
Oh, keep talking,
Now what
Glenn.
the fuck do you want, cop?
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so, too.
Is he scribbling in his notebook?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And
He points at the lieutenant.
you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
My question, did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
And you apparently don't, since you're, again, kind of deflecting.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck? Why are your boot prints all over the scene? You're involved, I just don't know how yet. No, it's the boot prints.
You mean these boots?
He raises his worker boot, size 46, steel reinforced toe. Yes.
We all got a pair. We wore them the night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck. Yeah, we did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why our prints are all over the scene.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
We got the perp now. But there's a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
Murdered him just like that, no remorse. Who called the shots? When did it occur? Why? How? Alright, start at the top. You murdered him just like that, no remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital
Oh.
punishment in Revachol under the coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
It is the method currently. Ooh. I heard chaise and I was thinking of like a chaise lounge and I was like, oh, well, where are they going to go with that? Oh, okay, they're going with the electric chair.
Or send them to reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
He says it as if it were worse than dying. The reunion? What's that? They were all bad people. Doing my job. What we do is different. Honestly, I drink so much. Oh, God. What is reunion?
The River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
We're bad people. Look, I'm doing my job. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You kill people like it's nothing. I think I'll go with this one. What we do is different.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
Who called the shots?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A shadow of a smirk passes her lips as she tilts her head.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
She's wanting me to say that there's one who's more... she's wanting me to go into, like, arresting. And so that would be more like addressing Titus. Okay, so I don't have to. One of them is more complicit than others.
That's for the courts in Les Jardins to decide. Not for the officer making an arrest. Which we all know you won't be. What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
Maybe that was letting her lead the conversation.
No. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
I mean, I don't really know that much about you yet.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
Rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
Is it mercenary? That's it?
And he stepped out of line.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
Cohoy and Semenine. Okay, I don't know what places those are, but it almost seems like... Cohoy seems like Southeast Asian?
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Oof. So he showed up with a live grenade?
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
You know he was Special Forces. But what did he do wrong? So you don't know that he had... Although usually the second question pushes the conversation forward. All right, how do you know he was Special Forces?
'Cause one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, "I'm Oranese, goddamn Special Forces. and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some R&E's paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
What, fucked everyone?
Sire, the tale is true. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Okay, besides crimes against karaoke, what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wiped spittle from his mouth.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation?
Yeah, going from rape to start, huh?
He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
It'd kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
The lieutenant is trying to make sense of the flood of information.
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted? Raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here.
Yeah, say they... yeah.
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned.
Yeah.
Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Right, but who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter, and I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Oh, volition, come on. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
Yeah, it would be nice if we had the body down. But because we weren't able to shoot the thing and get him down ourselves, we need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
58%. Oh. Alright. Wasn't he a trained killer for Origny's special forces? If yes, then how did you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Oh, a Shanky might be lying. That brings me up to 72. Oh, come on. Challenging check. Let's go. Yes.
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
first, tell me who's solid, who's cracking. Okay, of the ones we've got here, who's solid?
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
Who's cracking? Is it the, what's his name? The big one who's breathing heavy? Or is he just always breathing heavy? Oh, Fat Angus, that's the one. This one, he's sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain, right? He hasn't said anything. Hey, you having trouble breathing over there?
No.
He looks up. So that's the kind of no of somebody who actually means yes. No. He looks up, startled. His forehead shiny from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
And next to the big guy burst out laughing.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Is he the one that did all of it?
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
That's something you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
Have you listened to him?
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Yeah, other questions.
Like what, Copper?
Do I need to, talk to Fat Angus on his own? I probably can never get him alone. Why don't I just arrest you? What are we gonna do now? Oh, I kind of want to ask that. Okay.
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Not in the arresting mood?
His mean little eyes come alive with hatred.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. While the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve, there's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts. Their eyes are light.
Oh, this'll bring us to a full, a battle. All right, easy now. Let's just talk.
Wise move. You made the right choice there. Now make another one and get the fuck out of our booth. We're not gonna do this again.
I guess we're not gonna get anything else out of them.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
Lieutenant closes his notebook.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Weak when you first met. Is that because I backed down? God, -2 authority. What's affecting my authority? Items and thoughts. Oof. I have no authority. 3%. I mean, it's a white check. I can try it again. And maybe I'll get a 3%.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Oh. Stomp your feet, point your finger. Kim, I need your gun. That's it? That's all I've got?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results.
Oh, I am not.
You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
Oh, I have to pick something. The only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping. Oh my god. Alright, conceptualization says to take the gun. Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea.
It is not. Oh no.
I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What? Who? Me? What is it? Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Kim, the gun, please. No.
Yes. You. Stop talking out loud. You sound like you're unraveling.
Oh my god, I probably am. Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Kim, the gun, please.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun. Not after the last time.
Kim, please do not give him the gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
Not scared anymore. I know what I have to do. Trust me, Kim, I am merely flesh. There is no other way. I know what I'm doing. I want to turn back. I want to turn back.
There is no...
Oh my god. Authority, please.
Detective, we don't have to demonstrate anything. Let's just get back to the questions.
Oh no. Oh god, I don't want to do any of it. Why did I choose it? I just thought it was going to give me a fail, and then I'd be like, okay, I could just move right along. Yeah, I guess I'm... Trust me, Kim, I'm merely flesh.
Merely what?
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't quite catch that last word. A brief moment passes in silence, then...
Be careful, it's loaded.
Oh god, he actually gave it to me. He unholsters and gives you his firearm. It feels oddly light and buzzing in your hand like a funny toy.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
What? God, authority failed. I should not listen to authority. But I want to point it at them.
I want to point it at them. Quit your whining. Everyone knows how to do that. You're a special man. You're going to point it at yourself. Go ahead. Show them.
This is how you set some authority, huh? You threaten to kill yourself? Well, I have no choice but...
What are you doing?
The short, cold barrel touches your lips. It tastes like iron and hell.
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
I can see why.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
These are my thoughts. This is my head. You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me. Better get ready to fucking respect me. I'm not fucking this case up. You will respect me. I'm going to kill myself now, you fucking whore. Pull the trigger. You can actually kill yourself? I want to give it back, but now I'm curious where it's going to go. I mean, we've already gone this far in. These are my thoughts. This is my head.
What in the name of motherfucker?
Can I just weird them out? He looks closer, squinting at you.
Acidic taste on your lips. Corrosive. Once as a child, you put your tongue against the rail. It was winter. That was a long time ago.
The fuck is he saying?
Some insane shit.
Nothing. Give me the gun.
You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me.
Fellas, the cop is really threatening to off himself. This is insane.
It really is.
No, that is not what is happening. This show is unnecessary. Give me my gun, now.
He's desperately trying to offer a counter-narrative. There is none.
You better get ready to fucking respect me in 5, 4, 3.
He's not gonna off himself. Come on.
No. He'll do it. Go ahead, son. 3, 2.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. No, give it to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. It's not too late. You can still spin this as some kind of tactic. There will be no spinning. Do the honest thing. Pull the trigger.
I'm not fucking this case up. You will respect me.
We'll solve the case. Look at me. Don't worry. This demonstration is not helping at all.
Inside the small mechanism, you can hear a spring tensing up.
Yeah, 'cause I sorta wanna see that shit.
You won't, man. His fucking balls ain't big enough.
God. Oh, you can actually do it. No, give it back. All right, give the gun back to... What a stupid thing. Here, fine.
Thank you. Nothing to worry about here, people. My partner likes to play these jokes. He's what you call dark.
Dark? What the fuck was that, you carny? We haven't seen RCM in 4 years, and this shows up?
I knew he wasn't gonna do it, though. I knew he'd pussy out.
No. I still have my money on him. Sooner or later, he has that look.
Probably the only one making any sense here, Theo. Did you like my funny joke? Fucking whore left me, I know it. Oh, when he talked about the whore, he was talking about his ex-wife. Oh, no. I didn't even question there that he was calling Titus a whore. He wasn't talking to Titus. Oh, Jesus. Haha, you liked my joke? It's so funny.
Do not think your failed suicide attempt will win you any pity from these men. Do not expect them to forget it either.
Again, it was a dark joke. Maybe we should go for a little walk, Joker, before we continue. Jogging around seems to have a positive effect on you.
Jesus. I will never beat that one. -2. What a shit show. And now Kim's like, can we talk? Let's go outside. At the door, come on.
What in the name of hell was that supposed to be?
I don't know.
The theatrical suicide attempt. We need to talk about it.
Yes, I want to talk about it as well.
Yes, well, I was able to recontextualize it as a dark joke. I will not be able to recontextualize it the next time. I understand you sometimes employ extreme interrogation tactics, but I want you to understand that was too extreme. We can't have RCM officers going around putting guns in their mouths. We can't afford to have that image. Few institutions can.
Won't happen again. It's a good feeling. Sorry I put you in the position. I wish you embraced the gloaming. Gloaming? The undoing of the atoms called to me? Oh my god. It's going to happen again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again soon. But why did she leave me then? Oh, Harry. Right, I'm sorry I put you in this position.
No need to apologize. Just keep your gun out of your mouth and we'll be alright. Let's move.
What a mess. Let's check the thing in the headlights.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
You know, I was really, really tempted to actually have him do it just so I could do that whole thing again and avoid doing it from the start, not have them remember the whole suicide attempt. But oh well. Kim, how do I turn on the lights?
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life.
Oh,
with a whiny
it's
growl.
loud.
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
You have a remote? It's very fancy.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street. Why are there perforations around it? Is it something to remove? Look at the street grid first.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Well, maybe if we look around we can figure out where we are.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
He smells the air and says, where are we on this?
Let me see.
He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
He says, his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out to the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
Got the name the burnt-out quarter. Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
So I know there are 3. Why do I need to tally them?
The first row has 18 dots.
Oh, right. Tally the individual perforations. What about the next one? No. Not bad, I guess.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
It's a number. It's a good number, I guess. What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
So I'm just sitting here counting 216 of these little things. And it was enough to repair the morale damage from my failed suicide attempt. What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
Just 3?
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
What can you tell me? What can you tell about me from these numbers?
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do.
Oh,
it's meant.
Is that what that means?
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
18 years, huh? Got drunk. I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. Probably boring office job. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. 18 years? No, I feel like I probably did that, yeah.
Maybe you were a diplomat, or in PR. Doesn't matter, I suppose. Let's move on, shall we?
Achievement unlocked, literally the saddest cop on Earth.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished.
Oh, is that the one with
You've got, let's see...
like 200 something?
Wow, more than 200.
216 to be exact.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So he used to be a very good cop until the wife left. So you're saying he used to be a super cop? He used to be good. I don't think I can ever re-become this person. Yeah, so you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
So I am a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
He did tell me that he's killed someone before, right?
Yes.
Oh, right, and he declined to elaborate. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Oh, he gives me a look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Oh, like tip-top racing.
Par exemple.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Ha! Alright, thanks.
The lieutenant nods.
Alright, put the ledger away.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
He presses the remote control on the key.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Let's take a look at it. So, to the right, over there. Name unknown, rank unknown. I know my name, I'm Harry Dubois. Superstar Cop 3. Apocalypse Cop 0. Oh, sorry, Cop 10. See... And I'm very communist. I am a sorry communist cop. And all that stuff down at the bottom. I guess those can change, the people killed in cases solved. But wow, I really am the sorriest cop around. I have to prove my authority. Oof. Well, let's call up Alice. That seems like something we actually can do.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
Pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Oh, wait, what was it that I needed to call her about? The victim's armor, right. Oh, right, the serial number. There it is. Okay. ICP.
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Crenel, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
First, the firm continued to work for... so we asked this first. Has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies through all these name changes?
Hard to say. Their client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries.
What does it mean to have fourth world country? So I mean, the original name of the original meaning of first and second was the first world was like the democracies, and the second world were the communist countries, and then third world was everybody else. What are the fourth world countries? A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
Well, I'm done now. Bye, Alice.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft...
I think we're good. What can we do from here? Let's see, that we need to call her tomorrow. The pissing competition, yeah. Armored gloves. That's in the fishing village we can't get to yet. Oh, Measurehead was the one. Oh, I should have gone to him first. All right. Where's he at? He's at the gates. Gotta find the lost pool. The badge. That could take a while. The tattoos. The secret passage. Sad song. Joyce. Armor. And get the boots. Okay, Measurehead's basically... Measurehead or talking to Joyce. It's pretty much all we can do at this point. I was gonna say, is it blocked off? No. God, how is Measurehead gonna react to us? Hello again, Mr. Measurehead. How are you doing?
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
I knocked you out like a god of martial arts.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered. A little.
His voice almost sounded kind of happy about it. Like, maybe there's a little bit of respect. Maybe, maybe not. Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
Can I ask both of these? Because alright, there's more to it. What have you got against them?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful.
Who do you mean?
Find out for yourself, endomorphic blub.
Interesting.
Yes, interesting indeed. Well, Everard told me that I should come talk to you about getting that body down.
So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
God, the babe.
There's a but.
Oh no, it's the but.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
I don't see why we shouldn't, or what. Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Alright, let's wait.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
I mean, at least if we wait here, he won't be around to talk about all this race nonsense.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
Hate to see him go, love to watch him leave, huh?
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Oh, of course she wants to have a conversation. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
Oh no. Katya, please.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
Is the whole tree gonna be down? Or is that like did he have to climb the tree and he knocked down all the like little boards that could only hold a child up? I am curious. Alright, I kinda wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
I'll work with whoever I want. Or that's none of your business. Yeah, it's none of your business.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno.
Oh,
Then,
the body must have come down.
the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Well, welcome back, Jean-Luc. Look at the size of him.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
He brushes wooden flakes off his hands. He took that tree down, didn't he? There's been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order. Thank you for your cooperation. No, we did what we had to do.
And what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
I do not want to ask about the race crap again. Thank you, Measurehead. Goodbye. Hopefully we'll never see you again. Is he gonna say anything different?
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again. Let's talk about our right to work.
No, I'm out. Goodbye. Oh, what am I gonna find when I go back here? Kuno's still cackling, probably. How did he get that whole branch down? Kuno? Kuno's little shit show.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
How did he do that?
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
You need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words.
Stop using the K word, it belongs in the past. Total retards use language like that. Oh, no. That's not any better. Oh, do not be extra racist. I mean, I guess we could say that. You just made yourself one.
Stop choking, Kuno! The faggot has got you in a chokehold!
Kuno's not fucking choking.
He grabs his throat like he's choking. Choked you out there, serves you right for using reactionary shit.
Like fuck you did. Kuno's gonna keep saying kipped forever now. Kipped.
He only gets 2 kips out before he coughs.
Shit. The fuck did you want anyway? You got your fuck bag down. Now let's talk normal shit.
Oh, now you want to have a normal conversation, huh?
Yes. Kuno wants a normal conversation. Ask normal shit, please.
I'm out. Goodbye.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
What? Jeez. All right. Well, there he is.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Beautiful. No, well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Oh, I've got like 2 points by now, don't I? I think I've already gained 2 levels. Yeah, I do have 2 skill points. A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor? There's someone else to cut his shit open? Yeah, don't we have like a doctor or somebody? You know, a medical professional who could actually look and know what they're doing?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work.
Honorary?
Everything.
Wait, honorary rank?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is Lieutenant Detective.
I mean, well, looking back at my super cop nonsense, I probably am a detective. Yes, I feel like a detective.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now, the way I see it...
He looks at the corpse with some disgust.
It's either this, or we complete the initial interviews. We already met Evrard and Joyce, but didn't quite get Joyce's interview done. For that, we have to ask her about the lynching, not just talk to her.
Yeah, we probably should actually completely talk to her before we go on through this. All right, we'll do the interview.
Not much later, I hope. He's about to melt away soon.
At least it's cold, so, you know, it's like he's in a big fridge, right? Ugh. Well, God, I'm gonna leave that guy down on the ground for Kuno to go and, like, poke at with a stick or whatever. Hey, there's more people out. Although I'm also at time. So, I think we'll chat with some of these randoms next time. It's hard, you know, it's just so fucking hard. Although this guy probably is just some random drunk with nothing to say. All I got I built with my bare hands. Oh my. I know I'm at time, but I do kind of want to just talk to her first. All right. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one?
Yes? Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Good.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Good then.
Mm-hmm.
She reverts her attention to the soggy books on the bookstand. Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
She tries hard. At this point, I probably should have just left. She tries hard to focus on the book.
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
Maybe your husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be? Just harassing this woman.
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
I don't know where it's going. So what I'm hearing is you really don't know where your husband is.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
She looks you straight in the eye. Her right foot is tapping nervously. Alright, maybe you're right. Okay, leave the lady alone. Maybe you're right. He isn't missing indeed.
Of course he's not. It's not like he's a pocket watch. I wouldn't just lose him.
It's got to be something else then. Why else would you be asking her if it wasn't?
Logic, I think that maybe nothing's going on here. Maybe your cockatoo is missing?
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Alright, cockatoo not missing. I just wanted to make sure.
Great.
What did you mean by me being cut? No, alright, great. Got it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's it. I'll let you
The woman
let you back at it.
nods and returns to her reading.
Just harassing some poor woman as she's trying to read. Okay, let's go stand up by Joyce, and next time we'll question her a bit more. Oh, got a little stuck there. What was the check for that wall? Wasn't it conceptualization? Which is pretty high for me, but oh, also, if I don't do this now, I'll probably forget about it. I could use some more authority. But I can also use some slots. Open up a slot. Yeah, take it. Oh, I could be in. I get +2 authority against men. Oh, that would work against Titus. Bow collector? What was that one? Actual art degree. Alright. Feminist agenda. I'm going for it. I'm gonna be a communist, feminist, and oh, well, there's a bunch of other crap in here too. And I do still have one more point. Should I open up one more? White warning. Just kill all of my authority. I'm so curious what all of these do, but I just don't want to, like, waste all of my points on them. And I probably should also get a bit more authority. It's mostly from the items, though. What is my -2 items? Oh, I think isn't it from the, I think it comes from holding this, right? That thing gives me -2 authority. What did it increase, though? I know I looked at this last time. And if I put 2 points in, I'll be at 0. You know what? I'll wait. And if you guys have any suggestion on where to put this point, I'll take it. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll just open up another slot. And maybe learn something else. Take in another thought. But yeah, I'll wait for any suggestions. Otherwise, I'll just kind of go with what feels right next time I play. So next time, yeah, we'll talk to Joyce. Finally ask her some questions after doing a little more like harassing her with nonsense. But God, what a mess today was. Tried to kill ourselves in front. You know what? Whatever. I'm done. I'm done for today. That's it. Good night.